Yeah, good morning. It is morning for me. I got to work and I don't have anything to do till like 7 o'clock and it's 20 till. So I thought, hell, I'd make a video. This chicken little carnivore because I eat very little chicken. Today I'm talking about Jon Levi. Jon Levi he's so calm, he's so relaxed. His poor cat died like a month or two ago. He was kind of depressed about that. Him and another guy are author of a book, a coffee table type book about the old world. Now the old world doesn't make any sense. I mean, none of the dates line up, none of the numbers line up. If you look at some of the old world dates, it'll say like 956 and it'll have an I or a J in front of the 956 or 786 or something like that, but it has an I or a J in front of it, not a 1. There is a difference between an I and a J and a 1. And so George Orwell, if you follow George Orwell said all of history has been changed. And that was in the book 1984. So if you haven't read 1984, I highly recommend you read it. You can find it on YouTube as an audio book. You can get it on Kindle as an audio book. It is so worth it. It is open source, so you don't have to pay any money for it. It is so worth it. And by the way, might as well listen and read Animal Farm while you're at it, because these are two awesome books that truly describe kind of what's going on in the world. Jon Levi, like I said, he's really calm, he's relaxed, he's a great guy as far as I can tell. And he's in the Salt Lake City area, and he does quite a bit of boots on the ground work in the research. I mean, how about the city, the Mormon temple in Salt Lake City? Holy cow. I mean, the foundation of that thing, they dug down, it was like 35, 40 feet down before they got to the bottom. Mud flood, anyone? I don't know if you call it a mud flood or not, but I know something happened. How about mountains? There's a mountain in which there's a series of mountains all over the place that are old buildings. You say, wow, come on, a mountain is an old building? Yeah, it's a melted building. There's a specific mountain that Jon Levi did in California, where there were bricks, in the side of the mountain. Bricks that have been laid in the side of the mountain. The mountain was melted around the structure. Honestly, I think caves might have something to do with that. Like the mountain melted and then all the interior space stayed the same. There's strange anomalies all over the realm that we live in, that we inhabit. And mainstream doesn't talk about any of this. Like the giant trees that they say were formed from volcanoes. But that's funny, they look just like fucking trees, man. So I'm just saying that check out Jon Levi's channel. He's worth the watch, and he's worth every bit of the time it takes to actually check him out. Everything that he does is it's above par. I think one time he used a picture of a building that was a CGI image and didn't know it. So you're gonna fault a guy for one time of messing up? He's doing old world explorations, much like Restator Orbis is doing, Lucius Aurelian, and My Lunch Break. All right, these guys are really on it. They know what they're talking about, and nothing makes any sense when it comes to our history. Absolutely nothing makes any sense when it comes to our history. So on to the carnivore thing. I'm at 189 still. I guess that's okay. I made Dr. Ken Berry's bacon chips. So I cut the bacon in half with my kitchen scissors, and then I cut it in half again, and I peeled all them off, and I did 3 pounds. And then when that got done, I used what was left over of the bacon fat. I kind of refrained from calling it bacon grease because it's more fat, right? So I used what's left over of the bacon fat to cook cheddar bratwurst and cheddar smoked sausage and some Zatarain's Cajun spice sausage. Really, really yummy. So I cooked those in there. That's what I ate last night. I had some yogurt, oh, that's another thing. Yeah, I had some sugar. Wow, sugar is really something else. I actually ended up with 2 pimples, one on the middle of my nose and one right here beside my eyeglasses because I had sugar in the yogurt. So no more sugar. No more sugar, period, man. It's just so bad for me. And so, but some of the carnivore benefits, like no more dandruff at all. No more dandruff. Rarely get any pimples. If I do, they don't ever hardly come to a head, or they come to a head instantly and they're little bitty tiny things, but they don't hang out for days on end like they used to. I guess I'm not really focused on the scale anymore as much as I am as how I feel, because I just feel amazing. I sleep better than I ever slept in my life. I feel like I'm 30 years old. I'm not, matter of fact, I feel better than I did when I was 30. Of course, I was pretty much a drunk at 32. So I guess that's about it for today. Check out Jon Levi. Check out his channel. It's worth it, you guys. It's so worth it. And he's got a lot of subscribers, a lot. And he's got Patreon and all that stuff. A lot of these guys do Patreon, and that's okay too. But we'll go ahead and promote some more channels as time goes on. But we're going to talk about something that Dr. John Campbell came up in the next video. Yeah, it's pretty scary. It's really, really scary, actually, to know that you've been lied to all your life. I'm Chicken Little, and I'm out.